It can be difficult knowing exactly what to do in order to look after your children's teeth, especially at the moment when accessing the dental surgery is so limited. As a dental hygienist and therapist, it is heartbreaking knowing that so many children are being seen in hospital to have their teeth extracted under general anaesthetic. This is particularly sad when dental disease is actually preventable, and with a little know-how, you can help your children to prevent dental disease and also teach them the importance of caring for their teeth. Our children's teeth are important for many things, for example, speech development, social interactions, space maintenance, so the adult teeth can come down into the correct position, and also helping to eat a varied and balanced diet. So keeping them healthy is essential for our children's development and to prevent dental pain and treatment for your children. So that's why I've put together this little video guide, which I hope you'll find useful. So children under the age of 7 will need your help to brush their teeth. It's always easiest to do this from behind, so sit or stand behind your child and allow them to lean into you. That means you can give them a hug with one arm, and then with your dominant hand you can brush their teeth. So when brushing your children's teeth, you can just use a family toothpaste. So long as it contains fluoride, that's the most important thing. You don't need any expensive or fancy brands. For your babies and children under 3 years of age, use a smear of toothpaste, and for everybody else, a pea-sized blob is just right. Use a small-headed toothbrush, so a nice small head, with medium bristles. And the more bristles the better, so you don't need any fancy bits in the head of the brush. Children can use electric toothbrushes. Just make sure the head is small enough. Sometimes you can get sensitive heads or specific ones for children. If you wish, the whole family can use the same electric brush. Just make sure you all have your own head. So when we brush our teeth, we need to start at the back of the mouth. Remember that around the age of 6 years old, a big adult tooth will come through. That tooth will come through without your child losing any baby teeth first at the back. So that tooth has got to last your child for the rest of their life. So make sure you keep it nice and clean. So when we brush our teeth, we always do it with our mouth open. Start right at the back of the mouth with the bristles of the brush on the side of the tooth angled towards the gums. We then use tiny little circles or a little jiggle on the spot to clean one tooth at a time, working your way round to the front of the mouth. Once you get to the front of the mouth, go back and use the tip around the back of the last tooth. Then bring that tip in on the insides, and again just brush one tooth at a time, working your way round to the front of the mouth. Once you're at the front, go back and do the biting surfaces. So you'll need to repeat this process on each quarter of the mouth to get all the teeth nice and clean. It should take at least 2 minutes to thoroughly clean all the teeth. If you want, you can use a timer, or you could maybe choose your child's favourite 2-minute song to brush along to. So you need to brush the teeth twice a day, always last thing at night, and then at one other time during the day. And I would recommend doing that in the morning before they have their breakfast. When you finish brushing, make sure that they spit out the toothpaste. And it's really important that they don't rinse afterwards. This keeps to the fluoride on the teeth, and fluoride is really good for strengthening the teeth against tooth decay. Now we brush our teeth to remove plaque, Plaque is made up of bacteria that combines with sugar in our food and drink to cause tooth decay. Tooth decay spreads particularly quickly in children's teeth, so keeping them healthy is really important if you want to prevent that pain and suffering from toothache. So try to keep sugary food and drinks to meal times only, and be sure to avoid anything other than water for 1 hour before bed. It can be surprising what food and drinks contain sugar, even things that say no added sugar, or those that are marketed as kind of the healthy options. They often do contain lots of sugar in them. So for example, squash, fruit shoots, even fruit juices and smoothies, they all contain lots of sugar. Dried fruits such as raisins, flavoured yogurts and things like cereal bars, they'll all contain lots of sugar, which are very damaging to your teeth. So it's best to limit these foods as much as possible and keep them to meal times rather than snacking or sipping on them regularly throughout the day. If your children do eat sweets or chocolate, it's always best to eat them all in one go and try to have them directly after a meal rather than in between. And finally, remember that brown sugar is just as bad as white sugar, and things like honey and syrup, they're just other forms of sugar and are just as damaging for the teeth. Now, if your child is in pain or has any kind of facial swelling, it's essential that they see an emergency dentist. If you don't have your own dentist, you can use the NHS 111 Find a Dentist or De facto dentists to search for a dentist that can see you. Otherwise, if you or any other member of your family need any help with any aspect of their dental health, I would love to help. I'm the virtual hygienist. My name is Sarah Joy London, and you can book a video appointment with me. I'd love to meet you and help you with your dental health. So the links that you might need will be in the details of the video. Bye for now.